All right, what up, though? All right, mic check. It's good. We good. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Detroit Lions Week 4 pregame tailgate. The Detroit Lions take on the Cleveland Browns, man, in a game in which they have an opportunity to go first place in the division right now. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers that are doing the Lord's work on Sunday. Old man Rogers said, I got one more left in me, man. I got one more left in me. Let me see. What up, John Doe? We got Lauren Vander Esch in the building. What's up, Brandon? Jay, One Pride in the building. Rude Boy Gaming. Spencer Smothers. What's up, Don? Lions Fanatic Burger Time. I love it. William Raw Detroit in the building. What's up, Skill? Rail, Bonzilla. Kush, what up, what up? We got Vanzies. What's up? Justin May the Rapper is in the building. William is here. Young Fred, what up? Brooks, what's good with you? And I think that's everybody. 57G Dub, D Money, Bud Tribe, Mr. Harris. What up, Steve? What's going on? Envision, what's up? What up, nephew? What's up, man? I see you rocking the Melvin Bradley Matthias on Twitter now, man. What's up, everybody? Man, welcome to the stream. We will be live in about an hour and a half for the game as well. We're going to stay live like we do until the injury report or the inactives comes out, and then we'll move it on after that. We also have an update next week. I will be in Cincinnati. Actually, this time next week, hopefully I'll be getting there very soon on the road, somewhere around there, doing the whole Bluebeard, the whole nine yards, man. It's supposed to be a beautiful day in Cincinnati. 2 weeks from today, I'll be in Kansas City if everything goes well. So this will be my last time in front of you for a minute. What up, 1021? All right, so today, William says, I got a Gibbs and Monty anytime TD on my parlay. John Morton DSR run game is going to be a threat. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't bet at all. I don't sports gamble. I don't, even play the lottery. But if I did sports gamble, like I think I'd be pretty good. I was telling my wife that the other day. I think I'd be pretty good at it. You know what I'm saying? Not just random numbers being drawn, but actually skill. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'd be really good, man. So anybody doing that, man, kudos to you. Make sure you do your thing today. Let me see. Got 3 walleyes in the cooler so far. 1.5 hour lunch about to be lit. What up, Dylan? What's going on? I got a Brock Wright anytime TD in one of my parlays. Y'all are killing me, bro. When did we start talking about parlays during this show, man? All right, so listen. On a serious note, all my fellas, man, I need everybody to go. If you're over 40, even if you're not, man, 35, if, talk to your doctor, go get your prostate checked. I'm actually going to make my appointment tomorrow. My wife has been bugging me for a minute. I'm going to go get that done. I was actually supposed to do it pre-COVID. I had made my appointment and everything. Then COVID came, and I have not been back since, man. But I'm going to make my appointment tomorrow. Found out that former Detroit Lion coordinator, man, one of the coaches, Terrell Williams, that is now with the New England Patriots with Mike Vrabel, got prostate cancer, man. So, it's always good if they can catch it early. So, and I'm assuming because his coach said it, then maybe he wanted him to, right? So go get your prostate checked, all right? So, yeah, and we got Cancer Awareness Month coming up in a minute, so do that, right? Matter of fact, it's like in a few days, so go do that. Let me see. Eric says, I blame McAfee. Might have to steal the Brock for the dub. Pat McAfee always talking about sports betting. Bud says, I'm 32. Should I go? You know what, Bud? I'm not a doctor, obviously, bruh. I know they recommend like 40, 35. I don't know if there's a too early thing. I'm assuming there's a reason they sit around 40. So I know look, we always have some realism during these shows, man. I had some polyps removed back when I was like 35. So, the doctor just wanted to be cautious. I would say talk to your doctor, man, see what their recommendation is and go from there. I know once you get 40, you should have it done. So let me see. I got a sponsor. He got a sponsor too, Pat Wise. That's crazy. I'm fan, just bet for fun. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you bet, it should be for fun. All right, so the Detroit Lions, man, they are up against the number 1 defense in the league today. The number 1 defense in the league. The offense can't do much, but the defense can stop you from scoring. They can stop you from running the football, right? This is a good Cleveland Browns team. Shout out to Jim Schwartz, former Detroit Lions head coach. Said it's nothing but love for Detroit. Said now that he's in the AFC, he roots for the team still, which is crazy, man. You know what I mean? I didn't know as a coach or you could really come out and say that, you know what I mean? But shout out to Jim Schwartz. But the Lions should, I mean, like the Browns aren't going to be a cakewalk. Like on offense, if we can, I think the key to today's game is going to be turnovers. I really do, man. And I'm calling 4 sacks for the Lions defense. I even said in my preview show that, or my preview video, that I could see the Lions like just teeing off on Joe Flacco, man. The whole defensive line getting one. The second, like, I mean, we could have another 4 or 5 sack game and come out of week 4 leading the NFL in sacks. So I think that the Detroit Lions can get to, Joe Flacco. The dude is, I mean, you thought Jared Goff is a statue. This guy is a statue, bro. So I think that's going to be the key. I think turnovers are going to be the key. Joe Flacco has 4 interceptions to 2 touchdowns. The dude, maybe Terrion gets his first pick today, even though Terrion will have a diminished role. And I forgot to talk about that. I actually ran out of time in my video. Terrion Arnold, Kelvin Shepard said it's not because of his play. He's going to get Amik Robertson more involved. Okay, of course, we know that we got the coaches. They're not going to come out and say that you're not playing well and we're going to bench you. He gave him all the credit in the world, said he's a young player. He's only like 22, 23, somewhere around there. And we know that cornerback, I mean, we got to see it with Jeff Okudah, who is getting worked today in Minnesota. But I like what he said. Not going to throw his guy under the bus, right? But Terrion is bad. He's bad, man. He's actually, I saw, you know what, since I didn't get a chance to make a video about it, I think I saved this on my computer. And I'm going to show you just how bad Terrion Arnold has been, man. He's been bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What up, Jay? What's up, man? Let me see. I got it saved. Perfect. It's right here, okay? Let me blow this up so you guys can see it. And this is how bad Terrion Arnold has been, okay? Got to switch screens real quick. I'm also going to try to have the phone lines open this week as well. I didn't get a chance, man, to fix everything. Just, it's been a crazy, crazy time. All righty. So here is what am I looking at here? Let me make sure I have this correct so you guys can know what I'm looking at. Pull up my bookmarks here, go here, scroll down a little bit, and we are going to, all right. So this is from Stat Account, cornerback coverage metrics through week 3. All right. Very simple. Top right equals good. Bottom left equals bad. Now, check this out. I can barely see this. I got to look on my big screen monitor here. But here are the cornerbacks, and you have to have a minimum. You guys can't see it at the top. Cornerback coverage, yards allowed versus passer rating. And it says that 70 coverage snaps. So I guess that is the minimum. Can you see Terrion Arnold? You should. You should be able to see him because he's all by himself right there. There's Terrion Arnold right there. Now, this is the passer rating allowed. This is this side here. And at the bottom, yards allowed per coverage snap is at the bottom here. So Terrion Arnold is literally, I mean, you're talking about if you do the math, I mean, because here's the passer rating, but as you can see here, Trayvon Diggs has allowed for a better passer rating, but less yards per snap. So you can tomato. It's funny because if you look at this line here, it's a diagonal line, pretty much of the worst 4 cornerbacks in the league. This is terrible. Terrion Arnold is terrible. That's him sitting all by himself right there. Look at Isaiah Rodgers, the guy that was returning everything last week, right? I saw a L'Jarius Sneed, which is here. I saw a tweet, and it was comparing the 2 cornerbacks that came out of college last year. Forgot the other guy's name. I wish I could find him on the list. But here's Terrion Arnold by himself. He allows looks like about 118 or so quarterback rating, and he allows the most yards per coverage snap. All right. So Terrion Arnold he's bad right now. Doesn't mean that he's going to stay bad. Not necessarily, but the NFL, man, you don't got a lot of time. 57 Dub says mentally he needs to slow down. Isn't Amik starting in place? Yes. He is. And Kelvin Shepard said that it's not a demotion because of his bad play. They're just trying to get me, and I'm like, come on, man. All right, so Vanzi says, I don't think he's bad personally. I do think he needs some time. I really see a lot in Arnold. Okay, and that's the thing. Like, I hear what you're saying, right? But if, for instance, if you're a podcaster and you don't do numbers, you might not be a bad podcaster, but you can't get any numbers, right? So I hear what you're saying there. I don't think, what I'm saying is number-wise, he's bad. Number-wise, he's bad. Not necessarily meaning that he's an overall bad cornerback, but right now he's bad. And in the NFL, you don't get a lot of time to correct that. Drinking Raw, what up, man? Says, seen this in my recommended. TA needs to step up. Dude, my son just threw this in my face Thursday. I'm debating with him, defending Arnold, and he's like, look at these stats, and I say, and I sat at the table humble. Well, shout out to your son, man. Shout out to your son. You see how your son won the argument? Like, yo, look at the stats. And that's all I'm saying. Is Terrion gonna be bad for next year or 2 years to come? I mean, but here's the thing about, and you got to be careful with cornerbacks, man, because cornerbacks, look at Jeff Okudah, right? Matt Patricia is, a lot of people blame Matt Patricia for Jeff Okudah just destroying. You ever played like a RPG? And RPGs, I'm playing one now. RPGs, they usually have a stagger meter or a break meter. The one I'm playing now has a break meter. So when you break the break meter, or when you fill it up, it breaks, and your opponent can't have a turn. They lose a turn. That is what happened to Jeff Okudah. Matt Patricia broke this dude, and never the same. He came out third overall. Maybe he shouldn't have been, but he came out high expectations, and a lot of people talk about his confidence. Terrion Arnold is, Terrion doesn't seem like he lacks confidence, right? So I don't know how much this hurts him, but that's why I said coach isn't gonna come out and be like, yo, he's terrible right now, we're pulling him out. I mean, you never know. This could be a good turnaround for the kid, for real. Man, Chad Johnson would smoke that boy? Absolutely would. Terrion had the nerve. He would lock up Ocho Cinco in his prime. No, he didn't. Ain't no way, bro. What's up, Steve? Steve says organizations fail players more than the players fail the organization. It takes time. He just turned 22. Steve, I hear you, man, but in the NFL, you don't have time, bro. You don't have, he's in year 2. You don't have a bunch of time. Look at Jeff Okudah. Jeff Okudah was traded, right, to one team, wound up on another. Jeff Okudah is what, on his 4th team in 5 years or something like that, 5, 6? Don't got a lot of time. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Kiera? Says TA gets better as the game goes on, but he's got to be more consistent the whole game. I do think doing more zone could help him this season. He leads the league in pass interference calls, and there's no doubt that he's being targeted. Like, when you watch the game, you very rarely see DJ Reed. Like, it's like DJ Reed on the tackle. Nobody's really throwing over there. They're literally going to Terrion Arnold, man. Have you seen Terrion's podcast? I'm going to be real with you. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it, man. Like, I'm like, dude, you're what, closed on Sundays. Okay. Is that really, is now the time for you to be having a pod? I would have been like, Sertain, look, bro, why don't you start this thing? Or why don't we pause this a year? Let me get my life together. Let me get my on the field play together. You know what I'm saying? Because, or at least let's change the name. You know what I'm saying? That mug should have been called 7-Eleven, open 24/7. Or it should have been called open and closed. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Closed on Sundays? I'm like, you got some audacity, young man. Right now, you getting Ricky Bobbied out there. What are we talking about? So I didn't even watch it, man. I didn't even watch it. But I did listen to, I saw a clip where he was talking about DeAndre Hopkins. And I'm like, dog, you a second-year player in the league. Hopkins a vet. You know what I'm saying? We talking about like Devontae Adams tier. You know what I mean? So anyway, I couldn't watch it because I didn't want to see it. On a side note, Derek, what's up, Steve? Terrion couldn't even lock up a locker, and he's talking about locking up Ocho Cinco. Yeah, that's funny. Shout out to the Tigers, too, who they made it. They shouldn't have been that, but they made it, man. They popped the champagne like they was winning the Super Bowl, bro, or the World Series. All right, let me see. All right, so what's the score? What's the score of that Vikings game? So the Detroit Lions today. Let's look at some scores real quick, because today is a big day. I mean, after week 1, the sky was falling, and it should have been falling. You go 15-2, the way we lost. Could you imagine like the taste that we had in our mouth? We lost to the Washington Commanders after going 15-2. We come out and we lose to the Green Bay Packers. We put up no offense at all, have one of our worst performances in a long time. Yes, the sky was falling. The sky was falling. The same way it was falling. Okay, so the score is 14-6 in the third quarter. The Pittsburgh Steelers are up. It looked like they were going to run away with that game, man. It looks like they slowing down a little bit. But not as bad as Cam Houston. Steelers up 14-6. Thank you guys. Old man Rodgers putting in work in the Vikings. He should have never traded Darnold. Just stupid. See, okay, so here's the thing, Steve. Remember, they didn't trade Darnold. Darnold walked. They didn't trade him. He walked. Geno Smith was traded. Darnold walked. Okay, so let's pull up some scores real quick because I want to show y'all that the Detroit Lions having a massive opportunity today. They have an opportunity. Where the scores at, bro? I don't understand why. What is this? They got an opportunity today to be in first place at the end of the NFL. Okay, where are the standings at? There we go. Standings. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's do the scores because they have a real opportunity to be in first place today. All right, so let's pull this up. Obviously, we kick off in an hour and a half. We'll be going live on Lions Syndicate, this channel here. I forgot what channel I was on at 12:30. Lions versus Browns. Lions can move to 3-1. Right now, the Vikings are in a position. This game is not over yet. The Vikings win this game. The Lions win this game. They'll have the same record. I'm not sure who has the tiebreaker just yet. But I think the Steelers are going to finish. The Vikings seem like they can't move the ball. All right, so then we scroll down here, and we have, looks like we're going to have to wait till tomorrow night, aren't we? We're going to have to wait till tomorrow night. Okay, to tonight. So, if the oh, Lord, the Cowboys, what are we, they're not going, oh, man, can we count on them to do anything? CeeDee Lamb is hurt. They're essentially cooked, man. Maybe the Cowboys can pull off an upset. Maybe they can. Sunday Night Football tonight. Packers lose this game. Lions win today. And the Vikings lose. Then Lions will be in first place after the first quarter of the season. So that kind of took the sails out, knowing that it is wow. Trade away Micah Parsons and falling off a cliff. Are you coming to LA? Yes, I am. I will be there. I'm actually going after today. I'll be at the next 2 games. Then we got a home game, a bye week, a home game. And then I think more road games. Yes, I will be in LA. Never, ever rely on the Cowboys. That's 100% facts. Cowboys are bad. Cowboys defense got holes bigger than Swiss cheese. That's funny. I know we're going to win this game, but Lions fans can't be acting overly cocky. Games like this are tricky. Steve, here's the thing, bro. Why would we be overly cocky? Like, we're not going up against a scrub team. Okay, for instance, you got the Baltimore Ravens. They had the 31st defense in the league going into week 3. What were we like? What was the issue? Was Lamar. It was Lamar. It was our history. It was Derrick Henry. But the defense wasn't what it was of old, right? So, but we were more kind of leery about that game than this game here. The Browns. If the Browns had an offense, they would be a scary team. They had the #1 defense in 2023. It was like number 18 last year, and it's back up to being number 1. So Jim Schwartz over there is doing his thing. He's been there for a minute too. So we definitely shouldn't be cocky. Our offense is historic, right? Theirs is terrible. A few turnovers, man, this thing could be wide open. So plus we got David and Jameer as well. So, I think that cocky is not saying you use this word, but definitely no Lions fans should be cocky at all. 1021 says, hit me up. Bro, I got I got you. I got the homie Dre. I got the homie I was with last time. Like, yo, it's crazy, man. I got a lot of people wanting to link up. Cool thing about Terrion, I just saw he got baptized yesterday. I did see that. I saw that this morning, actually. What up, Joey? Says, what up, Dogo? Lions, nice. Hook up a ticket. I'll hook you up a place to stay. Hey, that's what's up, bro. I was already scouting the Airbnb that I stayed at. It's like a converted garage turned into a Airbnb. We can get 3 turnovers, including a pick 6. Yeah, okay, so put in the comment section. How many sacks do you think the Lions get? How many turnovers they get? I'm going to say that they get 4 sacks on Joe Flacco. I'm going to say Hutch gets 1. You know what? I'm going to call it. I'm going to call after today, Hutchinson will lead the team in sacks. He has 2. He needs to pass Al Quadim. So he gets if he can get 2 and Quadim gets none. I don't even know if he's going. We'll know in a second. I think the Lions get 4 sacks minimum. I think they get 2 turnovers. I think they get a pick. I think we have 1 interception this year, Brian Branch, right? No, we got 1 by B and 1 by Kirby. I think we do. So I'm going to say, all right, so Vanzi says 5 sacks, 2 turnovers. I like that. I do like that. Joey says 5 sacks, 1 pick. What up, Sean? Hutch getting 3. Tyrone, I can see that. Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch got the INTs. No one saying 4.5 sacks, 2 INTs, Branch and Amik, fumble recovery. All right, so one pride is going all out, 4.5 sacks, 2 INTs, Branch and Amik, and 1 fumble recovery. J Mommy says Brian 5 sacks, 3 turnovers. Okay, I thought Kirby got a pick too. No? Defense today calling it. We're due for some interception. We are 100%. Muhammad getting 1, 4 to 5 sacks. Gets his pick. He's on. Yeah, but you know, Kiera, how much is he going to play though? Sorry, dear, the Cowboys not beating the Packers. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just, you can hope. Al Quadim is getting a sack, I feel. Tesla getting, you know what? TD today. Kirby picked Caleb. Yeah, I thought he did. I was about to say, man. 7 sacks. Wow, 7 sacks, Cameron, and 2 INTs. 1 return for a touchdown. That's crazy. Kirby got the one against the Bears. The diving one. Okay. All right. So yeah, Branch got 1 too, right? So Branch and Kirby, the 2 safeties. That's crazy. Our cornerbacks don't have 1. They should. Oh my God. Reed should have had 1, and Terrion should have had 1. That's crazy. It would be funny if the Cowboys beat the Packers. Yeah, that would be funny. I hope they do. All right. So we'll be on until the roster. The injury report should be out. Maybe. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's already out. Nope. Who is this walking in? Who is this coming in? Who? That's a shame. I don't even know who this is. You know what? Y'all got to help me, man. Y'all got to help me, bro. Because I don't know who this is. I feel bad. Because I should know. Who is this? Who is this? I cannot tell. I thought Roy, the ponytail. There it go. I didn't see the ponytail, so I was thrown off. There it go. It's blended in with his outfit back there. All right. Because I'm like, who is this guy? Looking like John B. What's wrong? What's going on there? All right. I didn't see the ponytail. Vanilla Ice, y'all stupid. TA almost got an INT, but Brian Branch got it turned back for roughing the passer. Yeah. Man, I was like, I thought I didn't see the ponytail is a definitive. You don't see these guys a lot with they okay, who is that? DJ Reader? Hey, I'm about to start carrying a jug like Hutch, bro. All right, so listen, tomorrow, next week, not going to be here. The week after that, not going to be here as well. All right, we're waiting on the injury report. I keep saying injury report, man, but the active, inactive list. Well, you know what? Jackson Meeks, what do you think he's going to do today? I think the Lions are looking for a spark when it comes to returning punts and kicks because the Grant Stewart experiment was all right. It was all right. Like, it wasn't really working in preseason to me. It wasn't. I think we need a spark, man, on special teams. Is Robertson on the road? Who, a Meek? Yeah. I feel like this is Dan's watch me cook season. NFL seems to be coming for the Lions already with these fines and flags. You know what else? And I didn't get a chance to make a video about this yesterday. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed in Nike. Okay, so I was watching this. I didn't even peep that it is. Okay, so Saquon Barkley makes probably one of the most acrobatic moves you'll ever see last season. It was not against the Lions. For whatever reason, Nike decide to have him hurdle over one of our players, and it's not even a real player. It's not even a real player, man. I might still do that video. Like, I'm like, Nike, why couldn't you just use the real team? Why did you have to use our team for him to do something that I've never seen before in my life? You had to use the Lions, bro? Like, those days are over. Using the Lions for like punching bags is over, man. What are we doing? I'm like, yo, so I'm like, I want to make a video about it. Hey, Derek, I think you are awesome in your show. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. You can rant all you want about the Lions. If you get wild, means you care about the team. Keep it up. Good work. John, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And where did that come from? But I appreciate that, man. No, I am talking about the defense. I saw that. Yeah, I'm like, yo, why did you pick our team? Like, he did it against an actual NFL team, and you picked the Lions, bro. And then if you look, I might still make a video about this because they cut to him jumping to a dude like a Lions guy. And at first I'm like, is this Terrion? Did Terrion, I think the list is out. I'm like, is this Terrion that got, like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? All right, here is the active, inactive list. This is usually when we end the show. Let me see. Who's not going to be? Oh, by the way, Broderick Martin, the 96th pick in the 2023 NFL draft, is actually been he is active today. No, he's been elevated to the 53 today. I can't remember, but he is on the Chiefs, like he plans to play today. So we'll see. All right, Sione Vaki, Zach Cunningham, Kingsley, Chris Smith, Mekhi Wingo. Oh, that's not a bad list. So I'm getting concerned about this guy here. I don't know what's happening with him. I mean, not that I have to know, but I'm getting concerned about this guy here. And this guy here, this dude here, man, you know, of course, I'm going to keep it a buck and say what needs to be said. Traded up for this guy and really has. And I told y'all in the preseason that Jacob Saylor should have never made this team over Jacob Saylor's. Look, we can't come at Davenport and we don't come at Vaki as well. I like the kid, got a lot of potential, but if you got to be able to play. This guy, he gonna be missed. He made a heck of a play against Derrick Henry last week at the goal line to help keep them out of the end zone. So I'm gonna miss this guy for sure. Hopefully all these guys can be on the up and up. I don't know. I expect Mekhi. I don't know, man. Like, the Lions have already burned. Okay, so they haven't burned any IR returns. So we have 8 during the season. There are 3 people, I think, on IR, but nobody has returned from IR. Expect Davenport to be one of those guys. Even Josh Pascal is not on IR. So the Lions still have 8 spots, and we're in week 4, which is a great thing. When we got a bye week in the middle of the season. Speaking of middle of the season, like, it's the bye week and then, like, the trade deadline. So that's going to be a crazy time for the Lions. But Vaki, I'm a little concerned about that. Man. But, okay, so, yo, D, any luck on the shirt? Aaron, what about the shirt, bro? What's going on with the shirt? Before we get off. You keep it real, buck about bums. What up? He's good with special teams tackling because he's a safety, but not an RB. You know what, Kira? Then maybe we should put him there, right? This guy was on the field doing 4 different workouts during the combine. Put him at safety because he was playing safety in college mostly, right? Put him at safety. I mean, because running back is not it. What's up, Rich? What's good with you, man? Derek, you gonna do a cancer month mug? Yes, one pride. I am because, matter of fact, I'm a probably design that today after I pick up my son. So it's real. I just slapped the image on the mug and put it out. I was actually going to do that. I'm gonna add that to the collection because while one mug is washing, I can have another one. So yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. It's gonna be a hat, hoodie, shirt, mug. Okay, I'm trying to see what you say, Aaron. I probably got the name spelled wrong. They moved him because they liked him with the ball in his hand. Can't see that because he's not healthy. I don't know. You know what, Kira? Year 1, we can see that, like, he doesn't have the vision of a running back. You know what I mean? Like Monty. I mean, I was watching some of Monty's run, and he got that little jump step thing he do, like and I mean, the vision that he has. He's even Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? To be a running back, you got to have a vision. You got to have vision as well. That's how the great ones are. And I'm like, I just don't see it. I don't see it with him. I think Saylor's is a much better RB. But, I mean, again, if we can fit you in special teams, then that's great. All right. I was waiting on Aaron to respond about the shirt. I'm not sure. I am looking into. I had a person reach out to me about this site only goes up to 3x. Somebody was asking about bigger sizes, so I'm going to email them and see how I could go about doing that. What's up, Stat Pass says, Derek, what's the word on AQ? Yes, he's playing. He's playing. He's not on the list. It just came out. You got Vaki, Cunningham, Kingsley, Chris Smith, and Makai Wingo are the 5 players out. Zach is going to be missed for sure. I'm hoping he's all right. All right, I got to get ready for the stream. We'll be live I'll probably hit live stream at probably 11:15 and then start it up at 12:15, and we started up at 12:30. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat and be ready for the show, all right? I don't know what's up with my software, man, but my software is tripping. So when you start a live stream, I usually have to hit go live on the software, and then I hit go live on the dashboard of YouTube. Now, I hit go live on the software, and I'm live. I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I make sure I have on pants. That's all I'm saying. Because sometimes I might not be in the mood. I'm just saying, but I got to make sure. All right. I will catch y'all in 45 minutes for come party with me, man, because I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. I'll see you then.